Let's face it, when people say France, we all think Paris. Paris only accounts for 1% of the country of France as a whole, but 25% of international visitors go to Paris and Paris alone. It's similar to visiting New York City and thinking you've seen the entire United States, and New Yorkers would definitely think that. Sure, Paris has all the major landmarks for first-timers in France, and I don't want you to miss it at all, but how can you get a little more France out of your visit in Paris? I'm Sean from The Tour Guy, Europe's top trusted tour operator and marketplace, and here are my top 5 day trip destinations to hit near Paris, and guess what? We got you covered in all 5. Number 1, Versailles or Versailles. This is Paris' most notorious day trip. Do not let its popularity fool you. The brilliance of Versailles is unmatched.
This, madame, is Versailles.
Think about the sheer amount of taxpayer dollars poured into it. They bankrupted an entire country. People were starving the street just so we can get more gold mirrors and chandeliers. The most famous spot inside is definitely the Hall of Mirrors. In 1684, mirrors were the most expensive objects on earth. I mean, a mirror, a hand mirror, costs as much as a boat, okay? So this is the 17th century equivalent of a billionaire showing off the private jet, except it fits in your hand. Did you know that during King Louis XIV's reign, he hosted a daily 3-hour public mourning ceremony in which he woke up, dressed, held court with top nobles vying to assist his tasks on like putting on his shirts or even his underwear. This palace was built to be seen by the public. The estate stretches nearly 2,000 acres. I don't even know what an acre means, but it's huge. It's like 5 times the size of Monaco and hosts roughly 27,000 people per day. Going alone can be a nightmare. What do you even see? What happened there? Can you even get a ticket to enter? If you do, how do you get there? It's not in Paris. Better to go with an expert, tickets in hand. We handle all the logistics from tickets to a guide for the palace, and you can take as much or little time as you want in the gardens afterwards. We'll give you a train ticket to return to Paris so you're not rushed. Check out our Palace of Versailles and Gardens tour transport from Paris for an experience which included entry tickets and expertly guided tour. It's incredible. Link in the description below or just visit thetourguide.com right now. Number 2, Normandy. The D-Day beaches are impactful for anyone who ventures out to see them. To learn the history of the operation that took place on D-Day, the bravery and heroism while standing there where it happened is epic and worth your time. Did you know to deceive the German intelligence, the Allies used a ghost army of inflatable rubber tanks and dummy planes? The ruse successfully convinced German high command that the invasion would land 150 miles away from Pas-de-Calais, leaving the Normandy coast significantly undersupported. Intéressant. The Normandy D-Day beaches are deceptively vast, spanning 50 miles of coastline. That's impossible to navigate on foot. I mean, maybe not impossible, but take a really long time. As key sites like the lunar-like craters of Pont de Hoc and the American Cemetery are separated by miles of rural farmland. Beautiful farmland, but miles of it. While the region is accessible via a 2-hour train ride from Paris to Bayeux, the beaches remain 20-minute drive from the station with minimal public transit options. To avoid being stranded, you must rent a car or pre-book a shuttle tour from Bayeux. Attempting to wing it via local buses will leave you miles from the historic monuments you travel to see. Or, you guessed it, keep it simple, join a day trip. Our day trip from Paris to Normandy D-Day landing beaches includes lunch. It's incredible. It includes round-trip transportation from Paris to Normandy, an expert guide, and even lunch. You have a tour leader there with you the entire way to answer questions and handle logistics. So you don't have to think about, is it time to go? Should I stay longer? Someone's just kind of ushering you along. And that's luxury, my friends. Best part is, price is very similar to what you'd spend doing this on your own. Check out the link in the description below or visit thetourguide.com right now. Number 3, Mont Saint-Michel. This is a long day trip from Paris, arguably too long, but 98.9% of travelers do not regret visiting Mont Saint-Michel. Once you see the towering medieval masterpiece that awaits you in the sea, you will understand why. Mont Saint-Michel was literally made for movies. Why wasn't Harry Potter and Game of Thrones filmed here? I don't know.
Harry Potter!
You can watch it change its look from high tide to low tide. The whole island abbey was built because a bishop saw an archangel in a dream who told him to build this. How do you get there? Mont Saint-Michel is located nearly 4 hours from Paris. 4 hours. A solo venture requires a high-speed TGV train, followed by a coordinated regional bus. Once on site, the island is a vertical, medieval fortress accessible only by 2-mile causeway and over 350 very steep stone stairs, making physical endurance a necessity for this trip. To avoid being stranded or denied entry, you must synchronize your transit connections and pre-book abbey tickets. Yep, they're timed, as the sites are subject to extreme overcrowding and tidal closures that can disrupt your entire day. Imagine 4 hours there and you can't get inside at all. That's crazy. Or, and you guessed it, we have a day trip that you can join. Of course we have a day trip. We're doing day trips because these are incredible sites that you should check out. Our day trip from Paris to Mont Saint-Michel is guided and it has entry tickets. Everything you need. You don't have to worry about logistics or anything. We'll take you from Paris to Mont Saint-Michel on a luxury bus, provide you Abbey entry tickets, make sure all the timing's on point, and there's a tour leader for questions you may have and to keep you on schedule. Even free time to explore, which isn't that what we want. You want to check out the town. There's like pubs there. It's great. It sounds like a dream because it is. Check out the description below or visit thetourguide.com right now and navigate to Paris. It's going to be great. Number 4, Champagne. Champagne is the perfect countryside escape and the best way to try the namesake of a region. Drinking champagne in Champagne is amazing. Specifically, cities like Reims or Epernay, these are a must. Touristy or not, everybody loves champagne, and this is the region to drink it.
Champagne? Champagne. Very good. Thank you.
Our private day trip from Paris to Champagne is not as economic as those last 2 day trips, but it's a perfect romantic getaway and removes logistics. You could also rent a car because this one is pricey and DIY it by driving yourself, but then you can't indulge as much in the Champagne. I would check out the link in the description below if this interests you and see if there is a option that's up your alley. Number 5, Giverny. I don't know how to pronounce this correctly. It's Giverny or Giverny or Giverny, you never know with French, but it was Claude Monet's personal home and gardens.
Monet, say it. Monet, Monet, Monet.
In the spring and summer, this place is in bloom. You can actually see the pond that is featured in Monet's famous painting, The Water Lilies. This is a charming village with great places to eat and shop. To make the commute a bit easier, just join our Giverny half-day tour from Paris with entry to Monet's house and gardens. It's like a cool escape outside of Paris. You get to see a village that doesn't feel as touristy. I definitely recommend things like this. This list are in order of what I think are the best day trips in Paris, so definitely check them out. For tours of Versailles, Normandy, Mont Saint-Michel, Giverny, and Champagne from Paris, check out the description below or just go to thetourguide.com. We got lots of great stuff there. And if you like this video, dude, hit subscribe for me. Hook it up. We hope to host you on a tour, but even more so, we hope to encourage you to venture outside of Paris. See you next time because you know what? We have stories to tell.